This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, good morning. Welcome back. So we are working on GCP, right? GCP Cloud Platform. So today we are going to discuss about IAM on GCP. Fine. So can you see my screen, everyone? Yes, sir. So we already discussed this IAM service in AWS, right? It is all about user management, right? So how to create user, how to add that, how to switch to user, right? So we already worked on this, right? So yeah, the same way in GCP also, same functionality will work. Okay. Yeah. Basically, what is IAM? What is the importance I have? What is the importance of IAM? We'll try to understand. So IAM is a web service. IAM is a web service that helps you to securely control your GCP resources. IAM is a web service that helps you to securely control your GCP resources and also control who is authenticated, means who is signed in, and who is authorized, who has permissions to use GCP resources, right? So, and IAM allows you to manage users and their level of access to the IAM allows you to manage users and their level of access to the GCP console. So whatever services we are using on GCP, that services we can using IAM we can control, right? And it used to set users permissions roles. IAM used to set users permissions roles, and it allows you to grant access to the different parts of the GCP platform. It will allow you to grant access to the different parts of the GCP platform. Means different parts means different services, like primitive, yeah, different parts means different services in the GCP, like disks, snapshots, okay, and VM instances, right? Different services. Fine. So with IAM, organizations can centrally manage users and securely controls credentials such as access keys. Okay, and IAM enables the organizations to create multiple users, each with its own security credentials. Okay, so different things are available. So let us go and check this. Right. See here, these are the members in IAM. These are the members, like member IDs. This is member ID. So also service accounts, member ID, service accounts. Okay. So every organization, every project team, they will maintain service accounts to perform some activities, to perform some maintenance activities, to perform some activities. We use service accounts. Normally, we don't use user accounts to perform the activities. We always use service accounts to perform the activities, right? And also, Yeah, group accounts. Some group accounts also we use normally, right? Alias accounts. Alias accounts also we use to work on the domain level. We use alias accounts also, right? So these are the members. Members. These are the accounts and roles. So roles normally here compute instance admin role, storage object admin role, app engine admin role, log sphere role, and pub and sub publisher role. Okay, these are the different roles. So role means which can be attached to attach permissions to the member. So for example, one member can have multiple roles. One member can have one role only, right? So role means which can be attached permissions to the member, right? So here instance admin role. Instance admin means so it's a compute admin, compute role. It is a compute role. Object admin means storage account. Storage account roles. Okay. So next one is app engine admin. App engine means it is a developer role. Okay. Log viewer. Right. So next one is pub and sub publisher. These are the different roles available. So one user can have multiple roles or one role. Next one. See here. Policies. Okay. Policies means here we have members. Okay. A role, different role, member, Google account, right? Google workspace, domain account, service account, group account, Google account, right? So roles, compute image user, right? So instance admin user, right? So these members directly connect to the organizational level. So in our test lab, we don't use organizational level. We don't use organization account. We use personal account, right? So we use personal account only. We don't use organization account. If you want to use organization level, we required domain. We required G Suite account. You can say G Suite. G Suite means licensing. So organization level, if you want to connect your domain, we required G Suite account. G Suite will be created in licensing part. Okay. So we work from here only. So this is the flow normally in every application. They will have organizations level, folder level, project level, resource level. So normally in test labs we use from project level and resource level. We don't use organization level. Organization level is required domain, right? Next one is so types of roles. First one is we have three types of roles: primitive roles, predefined roles, custom roles, right? So primitive roles, which includes owner, editor, and viewer, right? So here, yeah, this owner can invite members and you can create projects. You can delete members, you can add project, right? So whatever you want to do, you can perform. So next one is predefined roles. Predefined roles. These are predefined roles. By default, all the users will have these roles. Predefined roles means once we add any member, by default you will get all these roles. Predefined roles. Okay. Custom roles. Custom roles means specified roles. Like whatever roles you want to assign, you can assign. So custom roles, right? Like one user can have multiple roles. One user can we can assign multiple services to one user. Different services to one user we can assign. Okay. Yeah. These are the types of roles. Access approval roles. See here. Access approval, approver, access approval, config editor, access approval, viewer. Different roles are available. Okay, these are the access approval roles. Fine. So let us go and create one user, IAM user. console.cloud.google.com. This is my project ID. Now, if you want to create IAM user, go to IAM and admin, click on IAM. See here, these are the users which already I created here. See here. So these are the different users. So I remove this user first. I remove these two users. Okay. So next one is here. Yeah. So before creating new user, let us walk through this identity organization. See here, use the Google Cloud setup checklist to set up Google Cloud for scalable production ready enterprise workloads. Okay. So basically, so when we have organization level, when we want to create any users in organization level, normally we can check this, go to the checklist, and we can check the checklist, whatever checklist is available. Based on that, we can work on that. Policy troubleshooter. So troubleshooter, if you have access logs turned on, you can view them in the log explorer. Okay. So for troubleshooting, we always check logs, right? So we can enable logs here. Policy analyzer. Yeah, nothing is available here. Organization policies. If you want to create any policies, different policies, you can create here using organization policies. Service accounts. So whenever you want to create service account mainly used for to perform some tasks in real time. A service account represents a Google Cloud service identity, such as code running on Compute Engine, VMs, App Engine, apps, system running outside Google. So by default, one service account is available here. Next one, workload identity, federation. So federation is one federation. We already discussed that. What is federation? Federation means alliance, right? So when you enable federation, so when the federation is enabled, we can normally federation, where we use this federation to communicate internally through Skype for Business or Teams. For example, this is my team application, Teams. This is my Teams application, right? Teams communicator. So normally Teams will use we will use the Teams to communicate internal team members within the organization, within the project. We can communicate, right? So when federation is enabled, using this communicator, we can communicate external users also, right? So federation means alliance, right? Next one is the labels. If you want to give any labels, you can give labels, tags. Yeah. So tags, labels, both are nearly same, but using labels, what we will do, sometimes we'll track something. Using labels, we track some permissions policies. Click on settings. See here, project name, project ID, project number. Okay. Privacy, security. Nothing is there. Manage resources. These are the things available. Audit logs also available, roles also, right? So privacy, security, identity, aware proxy, roles, audit logs, asset inventory. Asset inventory means, so inventories also we can maintain asset inventories like resource inventories, right? So these are things available. Now I want to create new user. Okay, how to create new user, how to switch to new user, we'll try to understand. So click on add user, username, Devops, something I can give like this, email ID, right? So now I want to check the permissions, roles. Okay, so click on this. See here, quick access. In quick access, we are able to see nothing is there here. Currently used. See here, compute engine service agent, Kubernetes engine service agent, different things. Okay, so basic, in basic we have browser, editor, warner, viewer. So now go down here, some roles we can check now. Billing, for example, billing, project billing manager. Okay, so now compute engine, we can check compute engine role. Yeah, compute engine. See here. So compute admin role, compute image user role, compute instance admin role, right? So compute instance admin V1, beta V1, right? So compute load balancer admin, compute network admin, right? Compute network user, viewer, different things are available. In the compute engine, we have so many roles available. Network user, right? So here, if you go down, DNS. So DNS admin, okay. GKE hub, Google Kubernetes engine. GKE means Google Kubernetes engine. So connect gateways, gateway admin, connect agent, hub admin, hub viewer. IM security admin, security reviewer. Kubernetes engine, Kubernetes engine admin, Kubernetes engine cluster admin, Kubernetes engine cluster viewer. So Kubernetes engine developer, host service agent user, Kubernetes engine user, okay, viewer, different things are available. Logging, logging also different roles are available. So log writer, log viewer, log editor, log admin, different things are available. Network management, management admin, viewer. Different roles are available. So now I want to assign some basic roles here. Click on basic, place basic warner role I want to assign. So I assign warner basic role. Now, if you want to add any other role, you can add one here. So condition, if you want to add any condition, you can add. So click on save this. One second. I think already there, right? The name. tenant has sufficient permissions to view the space. Let me check this. It's the project already there, right? Click on home. Okay, project is missing here. Let us go and check here. IAM. Click on IAM. See here. Now I want to create one user. Add user. Devops tools. 15. gmail.com. So select some role here. So multiple roles or single role you can select. Okay, basic owner role I want to select. Also I want to add another role which is compute engine role. Right, so different roles can assign. So one user can have multiple roles. Okay, so click on this, save this. See here. Now it is created, user is created, but we receive one email that we have to validate. Once we validate that, this yellow mark will be gone, right? So whatever that user we created here, so if you want to enable, we have to go and check the email. In that we'll get some validation link. We'll get one link, we have to validate that. Okay, so then only it will be activated. Fine. So this is, yeah, now this user is owner and compute admin is having two roles. One is owner role, second one is compute admin role, right? Now, so if you select this, edit member, if you want to edit this member, you can edit this. Like whatever roles you want to edit here, whatever roles you want to add additionally. You can add some roles here, okay? Or else if you want to remove some roles, you can remove like this. Save this. Now only Warner role is there, right? So Warner is having full permissions, okay? He can manage any services. Even though he can create projects, he can delete the projects, he can add the members, he can remove the members, he can perform whatever you want, okay? Now, so I want to switch this user. So currently I log in as a different user. So now I want to switch to this user, okay? So for which we have to go and check this email and validate, then only it will switch to user. Now go to email. We get one email. See here, this is the email which we received from console to validate this. So open this, see here. So when you click on this, it will be validated. So invite you to join the Google Developers Console project. This is the project. Okay, please click on this link to accept the invitation. Right now, I am trying to switch to other user. Okay, so this is my admin user. I want to switch to other user, for which I have to validate this. Click on this. Now it is validated. Accept invitation. Now it is accepted. Now if you refresh here, it will be yellow mark will be gone. See here, there is no yellow mark, right? So it is validated. So this is user side. This is user side. So 59 is the email address, right? So a root side 260, not 260. Yeah, this is 260. 1 second. 260. Yes, this is 260, right? So this is root side. This is user side. Difference you can observe here. 259 is the user side. 260 is the root side, right? So now, so the person is switched to, the user is switched to his account, right? So he can perform any, whatever activity you want to perform, he can perform here. So select the project. He can create some sub projects. He can add some members. He can add resources. He can create servers. He can delete servers. He can add storages. He can configure Kubernetes engine. So whatever you want to do, he can perform. So normally, so in real time, whenever project team requires this account, okay, we create one account, we enable one account, and we hand over to project team, right? So we'll nominate one person as a owner or editor. So that person will add the project users into the console, so that all developers, testers, they can log in into the console and they can perform some activities. They start the development, right? So normally in real time, we nominate one person and we'll hand over that account to the person. So he will create users, he will add resources, he will create projects, whatever you want to do, he can perform, right? So this is the user side. Yeah. So normally this is the way normally we create users. Click on add users and you can add the users and you can assign some roles. If you want to edit any roles, you can edit roles. Okay. So like this, you can add some users. Now we can walk through billing. Billing and monitoring tool is there, which is a StackDriver. So we'll cover quickly. So monitoring tool will not take much time. and billing also important here. So billing, why billing important? So sometimes we maintain cost optimization. We perform some activities like cost optimization, right? So to maintain cost optimization, we require billing, right? So billing is very important. So let us go through billing. Then we'll we'll check the monitoring tool also. Go to billing. Yeah. So in billing, so see here, current month, August 1st to 10th, zero billing is available. Cost trend. So cost trend is nothing is available. Reports also not there. Cost table. See here, this is primary project. Okay. So cost table. Currently nothing is here. Billing is yeah. I recently created this account. That is why it is not showing anything. Cost breakdown. Yeah. So commitments and commitment analysis. So budgets and alerts. This is important. How to create budget, how to check the alerts. This is important one. So click on this budgets and alerts. See here. So now, if you want to create budget, okay, for example, client approved $10,000. Okay, within that limitation, we have to use the resources. Okay, so for which we create budget to monitor budget, to get the alerts, to configure the alerts, we create budget here. Okay, so how to create budget? So click on create budget. Okay, budget name, billing. We can give billing. So projects. So if you want to select particular project, you can select, or else you can give all projects. Okay, service. So all services. So you can enable discounts, promotions also. Okay. So click on next here. Click on this next. Now specified amount, right? Can give, for example, 10,000 rupees. Okay. 10,000 target amount. Okay. Click on next. See here. Now we can put the threshold. Some threshold we can configure here. So percent of budget. So once it is reaches to 50%, means 5,000, we'll get one notification. Okay. So once it is reaches to 80%, can be 8,000, we'll get one more notification. Once it is reaches to 90%, 9,000, we'll get one more notification. Right. See here, email alerts, billing, admins, and users. Okay. It will send to billing, admins, and users. So like this, you can create budget threshold. So here, once it is reaches to 50%, we'll get one notification, right? So by the time we have to check, so within 6 months, if you get this alert, first alert, okay, it is very difficult to manage. Means, for example, within 3 months, you get 50% budget. You utilize 50% budget. So that what will happen? Coming 9 months, we have to manage. So it's very difficult. That is why, so we have to monitor. So whatever budget we got from client, we have to monitor properly, and we have to cut down the budget. So cost cutting, we have to cost optimization, we have to perform some activities. So unnecessary elastic IPs, unnecessary storages, unnecessary resources, we have to remove from the console. Okay. So once you give this threshold, you can click on finish. See here. So open this. Yeah. So nothing is available currently because this is new account, right? It will show you percentage wise. Once it is reaches to threshold, you will get notified through emails. So this billing is important, right? Real time lo chala important. So billing export. If you want to export, you can export this. Pricing. This is services wise pricing. Okay, so nothing is there here. See here. So cloud storage, some charges happen. Cloud storage. Complete engine. Right. So next one, documents. See here. June month billing, July month billing. Okay. So if you want to download selected one, you can download this bills invoices. Okay. Invoices we can download in real time normally. Whenever we need it, we can download this. Transactions. You can check transaction like this. Payment settings. You want to check set any payments. See here, payment account ID. Yeah. Payment account link. Nickname. So payments profile ID, currency, Indian rupees, country, region, okay, account type, right? This is the address. So account management, you can go to account management. See here, these are the two projects linked to this billing account. So if you want to disable this any account, okay, so you can go to here and disable billing. If you want to stop billing, so once you disable that, that account will not work. Okay, if you want to disable this, you can disable. Okay. And so this is very important. Senior DevOps engineers will maintain this. Architects, senior DevOps engineers, so they will monitor and they will check the accounts. They will monitor cost optimization. So to reduce the costing, they always monitor this. Okay. Next one is monitoring tool. Also you can check now. So it will not take much time. It will take 5 minutes only because monitoring tools we cannot configure in GCP. I'll show you how to check the monitoring tool. Okay. So because if you want to configure monitoring tool, we require G Suite account, domain required, right? So I'll show you that. Go to navigation menu. So we have monitoring tool which is StackDriver. So this is monitoring tool, StackDriver. Monitoring with StackDriver. So what is StackDriver? Intelligent monitoring for your infrastructure, systems and applications. Okay, agenda, the environment, selection process, implementation, day-to-day to do. Okay, so this StackDriver normally, so if you want to configure this, we require G Suite account. So I'll show you how to configure, but we cannot configure here. So go to navigation menu, just click on home. Go to navigation menu, go down here, so go down, monitoring. So click on monitoring. Yeah. So once you click on monitoring, So if you go down, not here. So let us go back to APIs and services. So to enable StackDriver, we have to go to APIs and services. Click on this APIs and services. Right. So here nothing is there. Go down here slowly. Yeah. APIs and services. Go down here. So these are all APIs. Okay. Okay. StackDriver remove అయిందండి లేదు. సో ఇక్కడ చూపించాలి యాక్చువల్గా. ఓకే దే రిమూవ్. సో మనకి ఏంటంటే G Suite అకౌంట్ లేకపోతే సో వితౌట్ G Suite అకౌంట్ we can't configure monitoring tool here. G Suite account is not there, right? StackDriver enable అవ్వడానికి G Suite కావాలి. G Suite is not there, right? Fine, if possible, I'll show you my real console. In that we have StackDriver configured. Okay, if possible, I'll show you end of the platforms. So monitoring tool normally we can't configure in GCP account. So I'll show you if possible my real console. In my real console, I'll show you. Okay. Yeah. With this, we have done as per the services. Like in GCP and Azure, we cover compute services, storage services, networking services, and IAM service, billing. We can cover 5 services. Okay. In AWS, we cover 15 services nearly, but here in GCP and Azure, we cover so five types of services: compute services, cloud, storage services, networking, monitoring, and billing IAM. So tomorrow we'll start Azure. We'll start Azure tomorrow. Azure will take 5 days. So Saturday also we'll have session this Saturday. So mostly Monday we'll complete. Next Monday we'll complete Azure. So after that we'll have general sessions. So 2 to 3 sessions we'll have general sessions. What is ticketing tool? Right? What is types of ticketing tools? What is ITL process? Leave management system? Okay. Timesheets, billing, stand-up calls. We'll have general sessions, 2 to 3 sessions. After that, coming weekend, we'll work on projects. Coming weekend, CI/CD project and one advanced project we work on. Okay. Mostly next weekend we can complete our sessions. Okay. Yeah, you can stop here. So we stop here for today. So tomorrow we'll start Azure. So meanwhile, if you have knowledge to create Azure account, you can create, or else I'll show you tomorrow how to create account. Fine, ఇక్కడ stop చేద్దాం ఈరోజు. Fine, thank you.